In the words of my teenagers, today we're going to be talking about fails, recognition fails. And why do I want to share this with you when I normally try to speak about positive and solution-focused things? Well, because we are wasting time and energy and resources on things that are not getting us any results. So if we take those things away, then we can focus on what works with recognition. You with me? Here's the first one. When you respond by Twitter, it could be an automatic message, you could be creating this message yourself, where you are responding to all the people, thank you for retweeting us, thank you for following us. It's not really a sincere acknowledgement, is it? Just wipe that from your Twitter plan and then go out and acknowledge people specifically for why they're important as a follower, of what they've shared that was meaningful. That's what matters most. And then spend your time engaging with people, have real conversations in the Twitter sphere. Second thing that we do in social media all the time is that we don't respond to people when they say something positive about us, or when we have an opportunity to be able to boost their brand. It just falls on deaf ears, and yet they are the first ones to respond if we complain. Ignoring a compliment or an acknowledgement is like a slap in the face after a while. Next thing that we do is sometimes we think recognition is only about money, and so we have an excuse as to why we can't do it. But in actual fact, we realize that what we invest in terms of development, what we invest in terms of our attention towards people, that matters way more than the actual dollars once we hit a certain threshold financially. And so the important thing to remember, a recognition fail is that we throw more money at people, individuals, as opposed to our recognition efforts as a whole, or even our energy and what we could be doing as a team to acknowledge the behaviors that we want to see more of. Next thing that we do is sometimes we tell employees a little bit too much about why we can't do something or what we don't like, what's not working, as opposed to celebrating the fact that they felt safe enough, adventurous enough, comfortable enough to give us an idea in the first place. And we don't have to spend all of our time telling people why something can't work. Maybe we need to ask some questions. A recognition fail is failing to realize that somebody making an effort to give an idea is their way of saying, I want to contribute. Thank them for the contribution, even if you can't follow out on the suggestion. The last thing I want to share with you is that we often fail to recognize people right in front of us. That something small, however small, or we think that we're seeing a pattern, we think, wow, that person really is always positive, or I think they've been showing up early, or you know what? I think the best ideas have come from that individual. If you just think it and you don't say, it's a missed opportunity. So recognition fail is thinking things without actually acknowledging the person. Sometimes folks worry that it sounds insincere. If I'm always telling people that they're great, well, don't say, you're great. Say to them specifically, what is it that you appreciate, and don't let it go on too long. Don't say, you know what, I'll tell them on their performance review, whenever that happens. Make sure you take those moments as you go, because they may pass you by and you may fail to be able to acknowledge them in a meaningful way, because you never know. They may be feeling like they're not valued, that they're not contributing in a meaningful way, and they're already on the hunt for another job, or they're one call away from a recruiter before they leave you. So don't let those opportunities pass you by. What other recognition fails have you experienced in your personal or professional life? Please share it in the comment box. And of course, as always, share these videos, because let's not be focused on our failures, let's focus on our successes. And as always, my name's Sarah McVanel. Be well, be great, and can't wait to see you next week.